sketch pad around with me instead of playing with notebooks or mobiles or tablets, and I just do simple drawings. And this one here it's okay. I mean, it was fun to do, but on its own it's not so interesting. And so what I like to do is I use colour pens and just different style of ink pen. And it's pretty easy to take a basic template like this and use imagination, because this on its own is obvious. It's just a straightforward line sketch, but when you add imagination it becomes something else. And so what I do is that I don't think, so this is really difficult to kind of do this on using the camcorder, because I don't think and my mind goes into some world of its own that is more, yeah, it's difficult to explain. And yeah, I just do what I see without thinking, and this is why it's good to have you know, to have a sketch pad and use that part of the brain, because it actually strengthens the brain in different ways, in ways that are different than thought. And you can use not only form, which this is basically the form, the dark lines, but you can use colour to say a lot more than form. And similar to the way that we're always talking, and we use so many words, in the past, I think they pretty much use less words. Today we use many words and more and talking, and when you use colour and line, you can use the simplest. I like to use the simplest. The simplest lines to tell the most in-depth story, or to show the most in-depth impressions. It's really easy to do. To give a picture of something that I don't know what will appear at the end. I just I just do it and then I see later what happens. But this is new. I've never done this kind of thing before. I usually do straight something onto. I like to use photo paper, and I don't do a sketch. I do direct drawings, but if I have a sketch and I want to make use of it, then I can play with that too. It's all about just not thinking too much, just letting the mind take care of it on its own. For some reason I'm going to do green, I don't know why. Just going to do it. It's a bit awkward doing this, because usually I move the paper around. Don't want to do that for the camera. Now you might think that I've got a shaky hand doing these strange loopy, but this is my style. I've done the straight line kind of type drawings. It's actually easier to draw a straight line than do this, but this is something people have to develop their own style, and I do this because I'm interested in energy, electricity, technology, Wilhelm Reich, orgone, Nikola Tesla, resonance. And I can see and sense that everything has a resonance, and so rather than draw lines sort of in reality solid, dramatic lines that show stability and linear reality, I like to capture resonance, the movement within the line, which is a form of Zen. It's my own understanding of Zen, of movement, of stability. Is movement, and so this is what I draw. Okay.